Hello and welcome to this channel. Well, I'm gonna talk about English, about taking the test for the Baccalaureate the year 2024. You're gonna do very well in it, I hope. I'm gonna help you out by going through the different exams for different years. I have in my hand right now the 2023, the one they had just a few months ago. And let's see what they did. They give you a text to read with about small paragraphs in it. When you read it, they ask questions about the text you just read, and then at the end they give you questions about your writing. They're gonna give you written expression. They give you two topics to pick from, and you're gonna write an essay. They call it speech. Write speech. Okay. Now I'm gonna read you the paragraph. I'm gonna read you the text, which has four small paragraphs. Bismillah. Attempts to sell large quantities of products cause advertisers to make claims that are not entirely factual. For instance, an advertisement for a particular brand of bread claimed the bread had fewer calories per slice than its competitors. What the advertisement did not say was the bread was sliced much thinner than the other brands. Advertisers use different strategies to attract as much buyers as they can. One strategy used by them is to feature a celebrity in their advertisement or on their packaging. The implicit message is that the celebrity uses the product and may even depend on the product for his or her success. Another marketing strategy involves labeling food as light, which means that one serving contains about 50% less fat than the original version. As a result, customers mistakenly believe that eating light food means eating healthful food. Food labels with misleading information often confront customers. For example, no fat does not necessarily mean 0 grams of fat. Foods low in fat may be higher in sugar, adding additional calories to one's daily caloric intake. That was the text. We read it. It's very clear. And at the end it says adapted from www.faqs.org. That means it came from a website. Now, the first question they ask you, they're going to ask you questions about this text. The first question, they say, what does this text came from? They say, is it a web article? Is it a book extract? Or is it a magazine article? Well, the first question is easy. You can answer it. It's a web. You get a few points right away. The next question, they say whether the following sentences are true or false. They didn't mention anything about the text. They said just a statement are true or false. Well, that's a general knowledge, I guess. Let's see the first question. They say advertisers use honest ways to sell a product. Advertisers use honest ways to sell a product. That's false. Now, that's another one. They said food labels may deceive customers. Yes, they do. May deceive. Yes, they deceive because they have little print. Why do they make it so little? Because so you don't see what's in it. Yes, they do. It's a true statement. Okay, that's the second question here. The third one, they say answer the following questions according to the text. Now they're coming back to the text like we said, and they're gonna ask questions about it. So they wanna see whether you understand what you read or not. Well, let's pick one of those. The first one, they say, what did the bread company do to make customers think its bread contained less calories? Oh yeah? What you did, you sliced them small, you made those slices small. Of course they weigh less and therefore they have less calories. Well, that's what they do. Now, next thing, they give you, they underlined about 3 words, and they ask you what these words, they refer to what statement or what word, what another word, and you answer them. They're not very hard, okay? Now, and then another question they ask you, they said find words on the text whose definition follow. For example, they give you the definition, they ask you to go to the text and find the word that is in the text. I give you an example. Here they say a thin, flat piece of food. A slice, of course. Okay. And then another question, they said divide the following words into roots or affixes. Well, let's pick the word misleading. To lead is be the root, miss prefix, and suffix will be the ing. That's something you learn. We're gonna get to it some other time. Okay, and then next thing they said ask questions which the underlined words answer. Let's pick one example. They said advertisers use different strategies, and then they underline this statement, to attract as much buyers as they can. We're gonna ask the question that to attract as much customers as they can with it. Why do advertisers use different strategies? To attract as much buyers as they can. That's an answer to that. And then they give you 4 statements over here, and they say reorder them to reorder those sentences to get a coherent paragraph so they make sense. That'll be a small paragraph. That depends on your English. If your English is good, that'll be easy. You read them and then you put them together and they make sense. Okay. I'm gonna get you good in English. Follow my way and I'll help you out. You're gonna know English very well. Now, and the last thing, now they ask you to write, they give you 2 topics to write speeches, they say, and they give you 2 choices, 2 topics to pick from. One, they talk about the boost, the energy, the drink, and they give you some positive things and negative things, and they say write about it. Say the good ones and the bad ones. The energy drink, for example, the bad things, it has high, they give you words to use, high in sugar and caffeine, high blood pressure, and heart disease, dental problems, and weight problems. It has all these problems, the drink. We're talking about this drink that boosts energy. And the good thing is you can exchange it with a fruit juice, water, protein, dark chocolate, and grapes. That would be better than drinking something with sugar in it. That's one topic. They ask between 80 to 100, 120 words. The next one is a plagiarism, that's the other topic. That means stealing others' ideas or others' work and say it's mine. That's unethical, and that's immoral, and also that's against the law. You wouldn't want to do that. Write something about it, write an essay about it, say that this is bad, etc. And if I write something that is not mine, I will claim who it belongs to, etc. These are the 2 topics. And that's the whole thing. We did the test of the baccalaureate of last year. This belongs to العلوم والرياضيات. And join me, subscribe with me. I guarantee you will be a good speaker and you can read well and you will be good in English. جزاكم الله والسلام عليكم.